Hello, happy Throwback Thursday, everyone.
Yay! It's Throwback Thursday once again, every week, and something new. And I'm so happy to have a guest here today, and we are doing fashion. And I am excited to hear everything that she has to say. And it's so exciting that I found things out about fashion that I didn't even realize.
Exactly. And talk about a throwback. So she is a repeat guest. We had Tracy Pullman on over the summer to talk to us about summer style tips. And we thought how fun it would be for her to circle back because seasons are changing, colors are changing. And so she's going to offer you some fabulous fall updates to your closet. So stay tuned for that when we introduce her. So in the moment now, to start engaging with us in the conversation, are you ready for fall fashion? Give us a thumbs up in the chat. Share with us. Let us know what your favorite fall fashion tips are or what your fall colors are. Excellent. All right. And of course, in true Throwback Thursday fashion, we are going to take you back in time to look at some of the fashion history that LaDonna has pulled together too. So yeah, we're going to start things off with outfit of the day. LaDonna, what are you wearing today?
Well, I picked up this new top, new, pre-loved, new to me, but pre-loved top, looks brand new. It's a deeper purple, perfect for this time of year, and I threw on a little pink lace candy underneath just to bring out another color. And as everyone knows, pink is my favorite color, so anytime I can add it. And then I found this cute hair clip. And it is so cute. It's got the bling bling and the purple and the black glass beads. And it is vintage. And I love this barrette. How about you, Olivia?
I liked what you said there about pre-loved items. Yeah, sometimes, items that have been worn before can come back again. They're pre-loved, not used, right? Because used kind of
never used.
Never used. Pre-loved.
Pre-loved. Yes. Never ever used. Nope.
Well, I feel like I should stand next to you. I am kind of standing next to your mannequin with an orange shirt because I've got orange.
Yes. I found that and had to pull that out and get it ready for the next show. And it is perfect for this, for October, November.
Yeah. Orange is my color. I like orange, a soft orange. I think this might be borderline coral. So we interviewed LaDonna the other day for, her chapter in the Cinderella monologues, and she came up with all these like colorful words and metaphors. So this is a soft coral pumpkin for fall.
Yeah. And I love that ruffle on your, is it a sleeve or is it sleeveless?
It's short sleeve.
Oh, so it still has I love the ruffle effect.
Yeah, just for some femininity.
Yes.
I don't know if you've noticed my new heart earrings.
Oh, I love the heart earrings. Yay. You can wear those with anything, right? There's silver tone.
Gold tone.
Gold tone. Okay. Love when you can wear something more than once and you have another way of showing it off, because if you buy silver tone or gold tone, it matches everything. It goes with anything all year long.
All year long. Exactly. Wonderful. All right. Well, I know Tracy's here waiting in the background. So we're going to go ahead and give you a look back in time at when we first wore clothes and what clothes were made of. And then we'll bring Tracy on. So here we go. We are going to bring up some slides in just a moment.
I'm so excited about this. And, I always find things that I don't already know when I'm doing my research. Okay, 100 to 500,000 years ago, fashion started when humans began to wear clothing. It was a fashion. They were in fashion because that was their fashion. I didn't think about it being fashion. When you see Planet of the Apes or, anything like that, to me, I never thought of that being fashion, but it is. I can't imagine 500,000 years ago what this earth was filled with. So clothing established social status and individuality way back then. The first picture made from plants, animal skin, and bones. So they take the skins and the bones and create their clothing. Needles were made from bones. So if they needed to sew anything together, then they would have to find a piece of leather to be able to put into that to create it. And then look at the last picture, Olivia. The world, not just the US, not the world's oldest woven garment. Who has these pictures just laying around to put on Google? I don't know.
Where would they even preserve that? At a museum or something?
I don't call it a top or a shirt. They call it a dress. They call this a dress back then. World's oldest woven garment. I can't imagine. Nope. It's just not in my head. I can't wrap my mind around that one, Olivia. Oh, get this. 1930s, flour sacks featured colorful patterns. And why? Look how beautiful the patterns are. Floral, they have baby patterns. They have all kinds of patterns. And guess what, Olivia? Do you know why? Why did they go to a cotton, softer flour sack or flour bag? Was so that women could sew bags and create dresses.
Really? I had no idea. I was thinking this is a lot of effort to dress up flour or wheat, whatever this is in these bags.
Well, it was just another way to save money. If you go to the slide, it tells you a little bit more about the flour bags or sacks. They make their dresses out of these bags. So that was just another way of them saving money, being creative. And you know what? We talk about this all the time. Upcycle, recycle, redo. That's exactly what they were doing. They also had patterns, literally a pattern that would come on bags at times where you could cut it out and make like a bear or a duck, for the kids' toys. And that was really creative. A way for the kids to have a toy, but it came from the bags. And flour bags were first made, they were of a rougher material. So they even created the fabric so that it would work.
I was going to say, wow, I used to think that they use burlap or some sort of other material for the flour.
It was similar to burlap. A lot of other things were just pure burlap, but the flour was very similar, rough, but more coarse because the flour would come out of ordinary burlap. So yes, and what a creative way, whoever thought of that. And we talk about it every throwback, every mojo, it always comes up of upcycling, recycling, keeping things out of the landfill. And what a way, when you get done and you're tired of that dress and maybe you have a hole in it, cut around that hole and create something else. Make it short sleeve instead of long sleeve, or cut the dress shorter or the top shorter, or create a kid's gift out of it, a craft. So yes.
That is amazing. And I guess one thing we can agree on is that upcycling is never out of style.
No, never out of style. We need to do more of it. We need to do more of it. Woo! There's Tracy.
So yes, so Tracy's here in the waiting room. So we're going to bring her on in just a few minutes, but she is a professional image expert, personal stylist, image consultant, speaker. She's got some amazing little gift links for you today. So we're going to pop them on the screen. So make sure you pay attention, stay tuned to the very end where we're going to share those links and how you can follow up with Tracy for your personal style consultation. All right. And without further ado, let's bring on Tracy. One moment. Hey, Tracy, welcome.
Having me. I love this Throwback Thursday, and I loved all of those history that you talked about with fashion. Like, I didn't know that they made dresses out of those flour sacks. So that is so cool. So I love that. So thanks, LaDonna. I learned something new.
That's what we hope for every live show. We hope someone learns something to take away.
Definitely.
So good. Good.
Yeah.
So glad you're here, Tracy. It's always a pleasure. I had you back in a few months ago, and it was so great for you to come back and share the fall fashion with us, because we do know it. We go through different seasons with our clothing.
Definitely. And thank goodness we do, right? Because I don't know about you, but I get so excited when the new season comes up and we can like change what we're wearing. So I feel bad for those people that are in one season year round. I mean, it's kind of nice for them because they don't have to think about it too much about what they're wearing and the change of season, but it's really exciting when you make some changes, isn't it?
Yes, it really is. You know, one thing I've noticed when I go into the stores, when they find something that they want to advertise, I guess, to put out there on the shelves, they are like, it's everywhere. That burnt orangey brown color, I couldn't wear mine new today because of my cast,
Yes.
but it's everywhere. It is everywhere right now.
Yes. And that's one of the things I was going to say. That color, what both of you are showing, I know you're showing it, LaDonna, in the picture in the back on the mannequin, but Olivia is showing, she's wearing it, and she's wearing a different color scheme of it to go more along the lines with what colors she likes and looks good on her. So that's the greatest thing, is any of these colors have different shades to them. So you can pick the shade that works for you, but each year they like to come out with colors that are popular. So, and then all the designers create things based on that color scheme.
Exactly.
So I know you've done some posts, Tracy, about like the Pantone colors of the year. I mean, do they come out with like different Pantone colors of the season too? And should we follow those Pantone colors?
Well, one of the things that those colors help you do is they help you know what's going to be out. So many times you have clothes in your closet that relate to those colors. And we're going to talk about that today, how understanding what these trends are when it comes to color and different styles. It's like it helps you really maybe bring to the forefront some of those items that you've had in the past. And it just makes you feel updated when you wear them, because you know you see them out there in the stores and then you're wearing them. And then how does that make you feel when someone says, like the other day, I'm out and about and I'm wearing kind of that, the like kind of a burnt brown type color. I don't know. I can't remember what Pantone calls it. And someone stopped me and she said, "Oh, your whole outfit. Like, I love that color on you. And I love that outfit." How do you think that made me feel? So it was raining outside, but you know what? I had my heels on and I had a cute little outfit on. So I was excited.
Yay. Dress to impress. That's what I say. Dress to impress. No matter where you're going, no matter what you're wearing, make sure you're dressed.
Yep, definitely. Definitely.
So what do you have to show us today?
Okay, you ready for me to show you? I got lots of fun little things. We're going to talk about the trends. And what I did is I looked at like what are the most popular trends for the season, but I looked at what are the most wearable ones. Because you know, when the runways come out with their clothing, like this is going to be in, all these famous designers are creating these. they look outlandish, don't they? Like you look at it and you say, there is no way I would wear that. So I really looked at what are some things that I can share today that are very wearable, particularly people in business, right? We need to represent ourselves. We're showing up professionally. So what can you wear that is popular and trendy, makes you feel good, but also is professional? So first of all, should you even be concerned about them? And I think there's a couple different things. One of the things is it can update your look. And many times we feel ho-hum, right? And so we need a little pick-me-up. We need a little update. Also, it can make you feel good, just like I was talking about when I was at the store and got a compliment. It also is going to make you fall in love with your old clothes again, because let's face it, most of the trends, they come back, right? What was popular 10 years ago is popular today. So if you have some of those old clothes, which we all do, then many times it gives you inspiration to wear those items and it makes you feel good about it. So I want to know what your favorite trend is. So if you can make sure you comment, if you're watching this live or you're watching it later, comment what is your favorite trend based on the ones that I'm sharing. Or if you have any questions, make sure you comment as well. So the influence for the trends this year is 80s inspired. So each year they look at what is like in, okay? So 80s are back. So are you an 80s fan? Who's an 80s fan? Are you 80s fans? Yeah. Luckily, the big hair, that is spiked up. I don't know how I created that back in the 80s, but must have been a lot of hairspray. I can't even remember. But I had bangs out to here. So that's not really in, but the 80s inspired look is. And mainly like oversized shoulders. Now, mine are not super oversized. They're a little oversized, but I mean, they're statement shoulders. Okay. They're really big. That's not me. So I'm not going to wear something that's not me. You can add a shoulder pad to your look. This one actually has shoulder pads. Plus I added another shoulder pad to accentuate the actual shoulder. Now, some of you are probably saying shoulder pads. I'm not doing shoulder pads. Well, here's the thing. What it does for you, particularly if you have a boxy frame, it's going to actually, when your shoulders are wider, guess what's slimmer? Your waist. So we all want that hourglass figure, don't we? So if you have sloping shoulders like I do, then you will definitely want to add your shoulder pads to it. The other thing that's very in is sloping shoulders. So big shoulders plus sloping shoulders. So these are like those oversized blazers, oversized sweaters. We've seen them around a lot, but they're very in, so the actual shoulder part of it comes like down here. Okay. It can kind of look sloppy, but it's a great one for the person who has actually wide shoulders. So if you're like, I have really super wide shoulders, then you need to make sure, and we'll turn it. I muted you manually. Am I muted? Can you guys hear me? I'm not sure.
That is for LaDonna. That's
okay. I'm like, wait a minute. I'm seeing a little comment there. Okay, so the sloping shoulders, great for people that have broad shoulders, because if you have broad, you don't want to accentuate them. Okay, neon colors, very in. Okay, they've been in for a few years. If you love those bright colors, you're going to be standing out, then definitely wear them. Also, puffy sleeves. Okay, now I've got a shirt over here. It doesn't have huge puffy sleeves. They're kind of conservative little puffy sleeves, and it's hard to tell on the mannequin itself, but it has a little bit of puff to it. Okay, now I'm not really into the big old puffy sleeves. It's not me, so I'm not going to wear that, but I can still wear a top that has a little bit of a puff to it. Okay, next is turtlenecks. Mock turtlenecks, the fold over turtlenecks. I'm seeing them out there in the stores. These are great because they're a great layering piece. They're warm, they're comfy. They say you could add them to your dresses. So if you have like kind of a summery dress that has more of a fall color, you can actually add those underneath. So you can extend the wear of some of your summer clothes. Or if you have a summery top, it's a great thing to do with it too. Also, knee-high or over-the-knee boots, very in, all different styles, like the riding style. You can also do the heels. Now, the over-the-knee, I urge you to be careful with that, particularly in a professional setting. You don't want to look like, you're going out on a night on the town where you're going to meet with, like, say, prospective investors with your business. So kind of be careful when wearing those over the knee ones, but they are great underneath dresses, and you can definitely wear them when you're having a fun night out. I would definitely do that as well. Then leather is very in. Faux leather, real leather, very in. These moto jackets that you see here, they're a classic piece that is going to stand the test of time. So these are still in, but they're not like the most popular thing. But you're seeing jackets, you're seeing shirts, pants in the leather. But be careful with leather, because leather doesn't have a lot of movement to it. So it can many times make you appear bigger. So particularly, we're seeing a lot of the leather pants, and I'm seeing some wide leg leather pants, and those are going to make you appear wider. And I don't know about you, but I don't want to appear wider than what I am. Okay. So you got to be careful when choosing the leather to make sure that the leather complements you. Okay. Next is sweaters and knit dresses. Okay. Very in. I mean, this thing is, I don't know, it's probably 12 years old and I still wear it. I love it. But I will tell you, knit and these sweatery type of looks, particularly if they're a little on the slimming side, they show all the lumps, bumps, and wrinkles, right? And I don't know about you, but I don't want to show all of those. So make sure you wear your Spanx when you're wearing those, and just be careful. Like, look at them, try them on. Sometimes it shows the folds when you sit down. So just really look at it before you buy something like that and wear it out. Also, shackets. Okay. Yes, I said shacket. You're like, what the heck is a shacket? Well, it's a shirt and a jacket. Okay. These, the flannel ones, so in. I love them because they're warm, they're cozy. But however, a lot of these are really boxy. So you got to be really careful with what you wear underneath them so you can look your best. I know for me, I like these ones that are kind of the shacket, but they're a little less boxy. So you can definitely go with something like this, and they can still be that super warm thing that you can wear outside. You can wear it inside. I don't know about you, but I'm from Chicago and it gets super cold. And so I love these things. They're nice and cozy. They're comfortable, but I can look professional in them as well. Then also bomber jackets. This is the in jacket, is the bomber jacket, particularly, and they've been in and out, but particularly the oversized ones are very in. And that doesn't mean you can't wear your ones that are a little bit more slimming, because they are definitely going to look more slimming on you than an oversized bomber. Again, be careful with what you wear underneath, and it's going to look great on you as well. Also, white tank top. Okay. You love the outfit ideas. White tank top. Okay. Like, who picks a white tank top for fall and winter? I guess if you are in a warm climate, you might want to wear something like this, but they're saying this is like very in right now. Now, as I mentioned before, I'm from the north. It gets super cold. It's sometimes very cold right now. I think next week's supposed to be super cold. I would never go out in just the white tank top, okay, in the fall and winter. Maybe in the summertime, yes. But I always urge people, be careful, because if your arms are not completely toned, it's going to make you appear wider up here. So these are going to be great when worn with other pieces, jackets, sweaters. As you can see here, I've got a white shirt on underneath my jacket. Now, everyone wears black, but how many people wear white? So you're going to stand out and you're going to look different when you wear the white. And stain sticks and bleach are great things when you get a little spot, because I don't know about you, but I always get messy when I wear white, and I always end up staining something, but it never is ruined. I just have to either use the stain stick or the bleach on a little Q-tip. Comes out every time. The other thing, corporate chic. Did you get rid of all your suits? from pre-pandemic times? Well, I hope you didn't, because they're coming back with a vengeance. The neckties, pinstripes, very in. Be careful though, you don't want to wear a pinstripe jacket and pinstripe pants. Okay? Probably not. So I would stick with either the pinstripe on the top or pinstripe on the bottom. That is very in. I love pinstripes because they are very slimming too. Also, the other thing that's very in is matching jacket and pants. And I love those things because if you have it matching jacket and pant that like came together, you can also separate them for different outfits as well. So, in the bright colors in the suits are very in as well. So if you like that style, definitely go for it, but don't give up all your jackets because they're coming back. And I think part of it is we haven't worn them for the past few years, right? So we're all excited about wearing them again. And then the oversized button-down shirt, these are the ones, I mean, they come down to your thighs. They are a really chic look. You just have to really be careful how you wear them. And it's going to depend on your body shape, which one, like style and how you should be wearing those items. The next thing that's in is movement. Fringe, boas, leather, fur, like all of those like really fun little movement. Actually, I should have said leather. That leather's not one of them, but the fur, the boas are very in. If you've got a top or something with little fur on the lapel, extremely in. And these things are really nice. Anything like flowy skirts, just that whole movement. And some of these things can be very voluminous. So they can like be really flowy and really big. You've seen it on the runway. If that's you, great. If it's not, it's okay. You don't have to do that. And I know I got rid of last year my fringe cardigan because I was like, I haven't worn this for years. Fringe is totally out. I got rid of it. Now I wished I had it because I would show you it. But I don't think I would ever buy another fringe top or a fringe skirt or a fringe pants, fringe jacket, nothing like that. Because here's the thing. Sometimes that fringe, because of the way it lays, it looks great on the hanger, but the way it lays on you, it is going to accentuate the areas you don't want accentuated. So sometimes adding a purse, like a boot with that, sometimes those little things are better ways to actually practice that trend. And that's probably something that I would do. That doesn't mean you don't have to either, though. Be careful if you are in a conservative profession, because sometimes this fringe, you got a jacket, you got fringe all the way down. It might make you look like you just came out of a Western movie, and it might not be the best thing for you attracting people. So just kind of be careful with where you're wearing it. Feminine elements, like Olivia's little ruffle that she has on her shoulder, that is very in. Also the lace, like sleeves, the sheery sleeves. It could be lace, it could be sheer tops. Those are very in, that whole feminine look. Cutouts too, where you have a cutout. Just be careful. Where is the cutout? Even the sheer types of tops. I would definitely, if you're in a professional setting, I would wear a tank top that fully covers you when you're wearing something like that. It doesn't mean you can't wear something, but be careful with it, because you don't want a little cutoff where it shows your stomach even through the sheery look. Again, it's not maybe going to be the best, especially in a professional field. And I always say it's better to dress on the conservative side than to go overboard, particularly when you're meeting people for business. Colors, molten lava, the red color like I'm wearing, so in green, all shades from that neon green all the way to Kelly green to evergreen. Like those colors are very in. Rose violet, like hot pink. You're seeing it all over. And these are going to depend on your color personality, which color you should be wearing. So I have to ask, what is your favorite trend? So do you have a favorite? I would love to know what your favorite trend is. Anyone know, or have you decided what your favorite one is? Make sure you post in the comments. I would love to know what your favorite trend is. Now, one of the things that I always get with people, they're like, should I wear the trend or should I not? And I have to caution you on trends because so many times people maybe don't have the basics in their closet, but they have all the trends. And sometimes it can make you feel like you have a closet full of clothes, yet nothing to wear. And it's because you have all these trendy things. And once the trends go, then you're like, you feel like the clothes are old and boring and right. So one of the things that I urge my Simple Style Academy clients is to make sure they have the right clothes in their closet. And I specifically talk to them about what they should have, what they shouldn't have in their closet. And we really start with the basics first before we even go into the trends, because you want to spend your money wisely. Also, just because you like a particular trend doesn't mean the trend's going to look good on you. So that's something you have to keep in mind. Really understanding how to dress for you and your body shape is really going to be important because you want to accentuate the positive features and de-emphasize the negative. So sometimes trends aren't the best thing for us. And then also it might conflict with your style personality. Like I mentioned, the big poofy sleeves. Well, that's not me. So I am not going to wear something with a big poofy sleeve. Particularly, I like to layer a lot. So when I layer, the big poofy sleeves not really going to work for me. So you really have to look at who you are, because have you ever ended up at the end of the year and you've got clothes in your closet with the price tags on them, or you only wore them 1 or 2 times? Well, that's because that's probably really wasn't you. So it's really going to be helpful to know who you are and buy your clothes wisely for that. And then I've mentioned it a couple times here, really look at what is your business? What type of brand image do you want to portray? Because what you wear can attract or repel your particular clients and customers. So really understanding how to dress to create the best first impression is going to be important so you can attract your ideal clients. I know sometimes people struggle with this and they're like, Tracy, I don't know. And one of the things that I really love to do is work with people to create your own unique style for you, for your business. And so if anyone is confused, you're like, I don't know if I should wear this or that. Let me know. I would love to offer you my complimentary Simple Style session. You can go to tracywithstyle.com and you can sign up for a Simple Style session. And I would love to give you some advice on how you could create that personal image that makes you feel good. When you stand in the mirror, you can be saying, oh, wow, instead of, oh, no. So now one of the best ways to create like some of these, or to buy some of these trendy items, is many times the items are in your closet. And we already talked about that. But also buying from secondhand stores is one of the great things. So Home Sweet Home Treasures, that is a very cost-effective way to kind of update your look. I never recommend spending a lot of money on these trendy items because let's face it, in a couple years, they're going to be out and you're probably going to get sick and tired of wearing them as well. So that's it. Does anyone have any questions?
I do, Tracy. Not really a question, but my favorite time of the year for my clothing is fall and winter because I love layering. But in the summer, it's hard to do that because I live in Texas. But I love the cami, the top, the jacket, the overtop, whatever it is. I love that because it gives you different colors sometimes. And I love the lacy eyelet type things. I love that. But again, I have to be careful. Where is that low V-neck top, or where is the eyelet? Because I'm not 17, 18, 19. I don't. That's just, I'm not in that zone anymore. But I do want to look young. I want to look sassy.
Yes. And I think, that's great that you say that, LaDonna, because I think so many of us, as we reach a certain age, it kind of gets confusing, right? Because the fashion industry is throwing all kinds of things at us that, like, it's really hard to dress sometimes appropriately and not feel like an old lady, right? Because we don't want to feel like an old lady. We want to feel cute. We want to feel stylish. We want to feel professional. And that's one of the things that I love helping people create that, because you can create that with the items that you choose, no matter where you're at. You say you're in Texas. I've helped a lot of people create that look in those warmer climates, because it can really make you feel great about the way you look. Because we all know when we feel great, when you're wearing an awesome outfit, right? It makes you feel like you can conquer the world. And we want to feel that way each and every day, and we should, because we have a lot of other things that can bring us down.
That's why LaDonna and I always do like outfit of the day at the start of every show.
Yes, exactly. So, and it makes you feel good, right? You've intentionally chosen that outfit because you loved it. And that's the thing. Sometimes people, when they work with stylists, and I've had a lot of people say, oh, I work with this lady and she told me to wear this and this and this, but it really wasn't me. And I'm like, no, a personal stylist needs to help you create your own unique style. You don't have to dress like me. Some of you might have looked at these outfits and thought, those are boring, because you're a different personality than me, right? And I was choosing items that I already had to show you. So.
And Katie, thank you so much for watching. Katie's saying like she has loved these tips. Like you've given us so many ideas to think about too, Tracy, because it's really all encompassing, right? Like you have to think about where you're going, who you're with, what you're doing, your brand, your business, and tie that all into colors and shapes and image. And that's really like, I don't know, like how do you keep it all like together?
Well, you know what? You learn. One of the things, what I teach my clients is there's rules. Okay. But they're not rules that are like, oh, you can't, but it's rules that you just kind of keep in mind when you're throwing together the outfit. But one of the things that I love to do with my clients, and every day they send me pictures. This is what I'm wearing. And I'm like, oh, tuck the shirt in, change the shoes. Wear the shoes that you wore on Tuesday. Those would look great with that outfit. It's learning how to dress. Yes, I can help you create these are the outfits that you wear when you speak, or these are the outfits you wear when you network. But it's also learning yourself. And when you understand, like, no wonder every time I go to the store, I go and I'm attracted to this particular top, but then I put it on in the dressing room and I look horrible. And it makes me feel bad. And it makes me feel like I don't want to go to the store anymore to shop because nothing looks good on me. But it's really understanding the top didn't look good on you. And it's because, well, maybe you got a bigger bust and that style is not going to look good on you. So it's really understanding that. And when people understand it, it becomes easy to figure out, oh, this top doesn't work. This top does work. Does that make sense?
So what's one style rule you can give us?
Okay, well, to get the most slimming look, one of the things that you want to do, and these are this is a great tip that you can take with you in the fall and winter, because a lot of times we're wearing sweaters and different things like that. And it's kind of hard to wear, like, how do you wear a necklace with a sweater, right? Well, one of the most slimming looks with necklaces is a longer necklace. Now, sometimes it doesn't show up when you're on Zoom and things like that. But a long necklace is going to create a vertical look. It's going to make you appear taller and slimmer. And who doesn't want to appear taller and slimmer, right? So that's one of the great tips, particularly when you're wearing sweaters. You can definitely wear a longer necklace, like kind of the one I have here. You can wear that on your sweaters and look fantastic. And I know Home Sweet Home Treasures has some long necklaces for you too.
Wonderful, Tracy. Thank you so much. And Tracy has a free gift for all of you. And this is how to look 10 and 20 pounds slimmer. So the link is on the screen. So highly encourage you to go to this link and download it. You'll definitely want to get some more tips beyond just getting a long necklace.
Yes, definitely.
Awesome. So, oh my gosh, Tracy, always such a pleasure hearing from you. And I have to say, like, I didn't even know there was such a thing as a shacket.
You're going to see them everywhere. They are everywhere. Like high end, low end, you're seeing them literally everywhere. But they're a great fall thing, especially, you can wear them as overcoats too. So So are you going to get a shacket now?
Yes.
Yes.
Well, living in Florida, we really don't have like a cold season per se, right? But we do have cooler weather, so it's nice just to throw something like a shacket over like a t-shirt and go out the day.
And wear a pair of jeans with it. You don't have to, or you could put a little dress, like some dress pants, but it's more of a, like, really more on the casual side than a real professional setting. But many times if you're meet with client, just getting to know them, it's going to make you look trendy. It's going to make you look stylish and fun. So
I love that, Tracy. I love that. Now, do you have red on today? Is that red, the color?
yes.
Okay, so
Yes, I have the lava.
okay, lava. See those trendy colors, So is red's color scheme, different shades. Is that like a black and a white? It's a year round.
You know what? Yes, I would have to say so. It's one of those year round, but you do have to find the right shade. So if you're like, Tracy, there is no way that is too bright for me. I could never wear that. They have like warmer reds, they have cooler reds. Or you might even go with maybe a burgundy or something like that. So you've got to look at all the color schemes and know what's going to look good on you. But a lot of colors now are universal. We saw after the pandemic, they came out with these bright colors in the fall, and you're like, those aren't fall colors. Those are summer colors. Or they came out with browns in the summer. So they're making things very universal. And I think we really have to kind of look at what's going to look good on me. And that's what you choose rather than what's out, what colors. But a lot of colors are like, like red. I've worn red for many, many, many years. And I love red. It's one of my favorite colors. So, but it's my branded color too. So I like to wear it anytime I'm speaking, anytime I'm doing important events. Attending important events, I wear my red because it's my brand color.
Love that. I love that. A lot of people always ask me about, oh, what color should I wear? I'm not a professional fashion person, but I always tell them, what makes you feel great? What makes you feel good?
Yeah.
I don't know about you, Tracy, but if my hair looks great, I want to look great everywhere. That's just the way it is.
Definitely. And I think so many times people think as black as, I love black. Black looks good. Most of the time, black does not look good on people. So it's one of those things that we were told to wear black, and black is definitely slimming. So, but black is not the best color for most people. So I would encourage people to think about navy blue. That is a universal color. It adds a little bit of brightness to our faces, because many times the black can actually age us. It can make us look older. It can accentuate the wrinkles. Who wants that, right? We don't want our wrinkles accentuated at all.
Never, never. Thank you so much, Tracy. And everyone, please comment. I love that Katie is commenting. She loves the tips. She loves the outfit ideas. Just keep commenting. Ask us questions. Even if it's the replay that you're watching, please comment.
Definitely. Yeah. If anyone has any questions about any of the trends, I will be watching the comments. So make sure that if you've got a question, ask. So I'd love to help you.
So please go ahead and book your simple style session with Tracy. The link is on the screen. This is her gift for you for watching today. So please take note of that. And then also please follow her on Facebook, because I'm on LinkedIn. I truly enjoy all your posts on LinkedIn. Like, I hit the notification bell so I know when you're posting, Tracy, because it's always so informative and and just fun to read. I think you had a picture of a woman today. I think today's post, you had a picture of a woman looking in a mirror and like wondering, like, who is this person looking back at me, and what to wear. Because you're right. We get to a certain age or a certain point of our life when we're just like feeling ho-hum, and we do need to pick me up, and style and color can really help with that.
Definitely, it can. Just adding just one or two new things can really make a difference in the way you feel about yourself. So thanks for having me, both of you. I enjoyed it. It's been fun to do the Throwback Thursday.
Great. We are so excited that you're here and that you joined us today. Thank you.
Thank you.
Well, stick around because we'd love to get your input, Tracy, on our fave items reveal. This is something that we do every week just to showcase some of the featured items that's available on homesweethometreasures.net. And as all of you know, we're doing a fundraiser this month to support the Heavenly Bread Children's Life Center in Uganda. So when you shop, a special link on the screen, 40% of our sales will help with this children's center. So we're going to pull up that fave items reveal video right now.
I had so much fun putting this together. I always do. I try to put different colors and different items. I even put, this is a boy's t-shirt from Under Armour. We have the brand names, guys. It's not just low-end clothing. Under Armour, gifted with game. So this is the perfect time of year for a boy or a girl even to wear this gray Under Armour t-shirt, gifted with game. And it's got the orangey colors. I love that. It's a gray. Next to it, you're going to see an orange blouse. And it's sheer, so you will probably want to put something underneath it. It's long enough for some women to even wear it for a dress if they wanted to. But it is in a size 3X. Button down, and it also has pockets, 2 pockets on the front top. So I really do love the top, though, and it looks very attractive. Then you can see the necklace. It is a vintage necklace. Look at that. Oh, and look at these.
And it's long. It's long.
It's very long. You could wear it as a dress for some people, or put leggings.
Yeah.
But look at this top. It's a green and navy. I see it just said navy. A green and navy top, and it is a 1X size. But look at the cute design. I love that design. And when we go to the back, you're going to see a lace on the very top. Back has a see-through lace, and I love that. Cute, cute top, lightweight. Oh, there comes that. It's just a little bit, but if you had your hair pulled up, that would be so pretty. You know, if you're going somewhere and just need that sassy, cute look. And if you didn't want a see-through look, just a top underneath it, and you would just have a little see-through in your sleeve. But again, I love that, and that is a Lulu row. Very cute. And that orange top is a new with tag. We're back to the vintage beaded necklace. It is a triple layered necklace. Look at that. Look at those cute beads. Look at the little disco balls on there. And look at this perfect time of year for this little glitter. Size 2. It is long sleeved and it is long, and on the sides it has a slit, so it makes it even a little bit more cuter. You know, I was thinking you might be able to put a top underneath it and put a belt with it. You can still have the open front, but have a little belt. And for some people, that could create a dress look. Very cute. It is a gold color glitter.
I'm thinking for the holidays too. That would be a great one to wear to your holiday parties.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Lift it up, but wear it every day too.
But what do you think about with that, Tracy?
Yes. Oh, definitely. You can belt up cardigans, and it really depends on your body shape, whether you should wear that belt or not. And what style of belt. Should you wear a little belt? Should you wear a big belt? So a lot of it has to do with your body shape and what's going to look best on you. And because you're always trying to create that waistline, but belts do that for you. Yeah. So they're a great addition to add.
That's what I was thinking. Yeah. And it is size 2, so it might give that just that shape that they're looking for.
Exactly. but even just an open front is very slimming wearing that. But one thing I thought of when you just showed the t-shirt with the orange shirt, now it depends on if the orange shirt is oversized. If it's oversized, it might not look as best, but why not unbutton it and wear it over the t-shirt, right?
Absolutely.
You got your graphic tees. Graphic tees are so in, so you can take things, unbutton it. Particularly, I tell people, because a lot of times people are like, I love this blouse, but I don't fit into it anymore. It gapes right at the bust line. I'm like, unbutton it, wear it as a jacket. And that's a great way for you in Texas. That's a great way for you to create that multi-layered look without the bulk or the heaviness because it's hot. So
exactly. Love that idea. Love all of those ideas, Tracy. I love putting together all of, our sneak previews because it always gives people just another little insight what they can find at homesters.net. So all of these things are online.
Yeah. And they probably can find a lot of these trends because these are not new trends. They're old trends that have been brought back. So they're probably going to be able to find some of these items in your store.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And when you shop Home Sweet Home Treasures and you use the Uganda Children link that's right there on your screen, they will receive 40% of everything you purchase. So you're getting great deals and you're helping build a life center. And that life center is amazing. They're going to be able to teach the children school, everyday school. They're also going to teach them their life skills for after school. So they can go out on their own and get a job and deal with the everyday life. They're also going to have certain areas where people can spend the night when they don't have somewhere else to go. Food, shelter, clothing. It's amazing what they're wanting to do with that. And for 40% of everything you purchase is phenomenal. And it goes straight to them.
That's great. And you're helping out such a great cause and you're getting something for you, but helping out or getting something as a gift.
Absolutely.
Exactly. And get this, we also have a code word for you to use today. So are you ready? We have a code word. Ta-da! So fashion. So when you shop homesweethometreasures.net or go to that tinyurl.com/Uganda Children, and once you're getting ready to check out, just type in code word fashion, and that gives you 15% off your order. So incredible savings, sending them your way.
So now let's recap that. You do the tiny URL for the UgandaChildren.com. They're going to get 40%. When you check out and use fashion between now and tomorrow night, midnight, Central Standard Time, you're going to receive 15% off. So see, everyone's getting something. And it's just phenomenal. We love doing this and giving. And so please take advantage. Do your holiday shopping, Thanksgiving. It's just all your decor, clothing, everything. And
I can't wait.
Flat rate shipping, $5 inside the USA. Outside is only $10. Phenomenal savings on your shipping. Tracy, you're going to love to go and shopping.
Yes. Oh, I do like to shop. That's why people hire me, because they don't want to shop. I'm like, oh, I love to shop, especially when I'm trying. I know exactly what I want, like for the person. Yes. I know exactly, and it makes it so fun when I know exactly what I want and I can find it for them.
Always go home sweet home first, because you're going to be able to save money doing that, and that's just a true amazement.
So do you do that even out of state, Tracy? Like you'll shop for other people out of state and just send them the outfit?
Well, typically what I do is I create the looks for them. So I say, you can buy this. It's up to them. Like I always tell people, I'm giving you recommendations, but you can either buy the piece. You can click on the link and buy the piece if you want to, or you can get something similar, but it just gives them the ideas if they don't want to shop. I mean, let's face it, most of us do virtual shopping, right? I rarely get into a store. I was in a store the other day because I had to take an Amazon return back. So I was in there and I was kind of looking at Kohl's and looking to see what they had. But most of us don't step a foot in a store. So the thing is that's different with me is I know exactly what's going to look good on them because I know their body shape. I know their color personality. I know everything. I know their style. I know everything. So usually the items that I pick, they're like, oh my gosh, I love that. How did you know I would love that? Well, I get to know you and who you are. So it makes it super easy. And then I can help them so they don't have to spend hours online looking at everything, trying to figure out what to wear or what's going to look good with what they currently have. Because we're looking at what they currently have too.
Fabulous. Fabulous. Learning so much.
Yeah.
Wonderful,
Good.
Tracy. And so, yeah, go ahead and follow with Tracy. If you enjoyed her tips today, get to learn more about her and what she does. So book that simple style session right away. Excellent. And just going to close out with a couple of announcements. We still are running an October contest for your recipes. So we are looking for apple and pumpkin recipes. We're going to show one today. Just to give you an idea, because I think this weekend, a lot of people are going to be carving up pumpkins, getting ready for Halloween, making those jack-o'-lanterns. And so you might be wondering what to do with leftover seeds. So here is a recipe contribution about seeds. One moment.
And you know what? I love this idea. Absolutely love it. Roasted pumpkin seeds. Look at that. When you're carving your pumpkin, just take all of those seeds, turn on your oven, get your parchment paper ready, salt, olive oil, your special spices that you like, the chili powder. How do you want your seeds to taste like? So far, most of us probably already have all of this in our pantry. Olive oil, I always have. Not always coconut oil, but look at there. I do have one of those. And we all have spices. So wonderful idea. And then you're just roasting them in your oven. I love this idea. And please, your jack-o'-lanterns should not go to the fields. Okay. You're carving them, you use the pumpkin out of them, you can use the seeds, you can plant the seeds and grow your pumpkins if you want to. Roast the pumpkin seeds. But when you're done with the jack-o'-lanterns, what we usually do, instead of putting them in the garbage, is we will take them out to, we have a creek and a pond, we live in the country, we'll take them out by there, and one night, and we get up the next morning, they're gone. So some kind of animal, bird, something is able to eat. And what a way to get back to your environment. Keep things out of our landfills. You know, my motto for my business, Home Sweet Home Treasures, is setting the earth one landfill at a time, and just teaching you different things to do and not putting it in the landfill.
Great idea. I love the pumpkin seeds too. I've roasted pumpkin seeds for years, except for now it seems like I buy the pumpkins, but I never carve them because I don't have anyone to carve them. Like no grandchildren. My kids are older. They don't want to do it. So, but yeah, I might need to open it up and use some of the seeds because I miss those roasted seeds.
Absolutely. And use the pumpkin on the inside of, I learned that when you buy pumpkin puree, it's usually not all pumpkin. They will add other squashes and things in there. I did not know that until I
didn't either.
it. Yes.
Now, on your contest with your recipes, I have to ask, are you looking for only things that are made out of pumpkin and apple, or are you looking at things that look like a pumpkin?
Things that have pumpkin ingredients and or apple ingredients, because it's that time of year. Yes.
Yeah. Well, I thought about it because I have it's like a dip, like for crackers and stuff, like a cheese type of dip, and you put the top of the green pepper on it. and it looks like a little pumpkin. It's just a great fall. I've served it
That's
so many times at
perfect.
fall, and people have loved it. It's just a fun fall recipe. So I was
I
like,
would love for you to send that in.
We need
okay,
it, Tracy.
I'll look for it.
You send it in, LaDonna will make it. So we'll take the image and you'll be included and your name will be entered in our drawing for a surprise gift bag end of this month.
Oh, awesome. Okay. Because I was like, I don't think I have a lot of pumpkin and apple recipes, but I do have that one that I serve all the time in the fall, and it gets raves reviews every time I do.
Oh,
Well, please share
that's
that.
awesome, because we're putting together a virtual book. So by the end of the year, Olivia and I are going to put this. I'm putting it together, and then we're going to submit it so that everyone can utilize it. And it's kind of like our end of the year giveaway, but everyone's
cool.
going to be able to utilize it.
Awesome. That's wonderful.
We started this idea in August because August was National Picnic Month. And so LaDonna was looking for picnic recipes, you know, things that you'd make to take on. So we had so much fun with that we're introducing it again for this contest, looking for apple and pumpkin ingredients. But I love your idea. That's super creative. So yes, we will accept pumpkin illusion recipes.
Well, and if it's a dip, what kind of dip is it? Is it a fruity dip, a spicy dip?
I think it's like a cheese, like a cheesy spice dip, if I remember correctly. And you cut the top of the orange pepper.
Yes.
I can't remember if it has pepper in it. Like, it's been a while since I've made it because, you know, the past few years we haven't really entertained much. But I remember I've brought it to several different things. I've had it here. I just need to find it. So this weekend I need to go through recipes. And so that's one of the things that I was going to work on this weekend. So I will definitely look for it and send it to you.
Perfect.
It's just
perfect. Absolutely. All right. Get those recipes in. Because you're going to love the gift bag that someone's going to win. You're going to be jealous. I have filled it full.
Exactly. Well, Tracy, always such a pleasure to have you on our show. Thank you so much for being a part of this, you know, Throwback Thursday and Monday Mojo family. And, you know, so grateful to have you and your style tips. And we'll be reaching out to you very soon. And if you have enjoyed this, you know, please grab Tracy's links. So there it is again, a simple style session. I mean, she's just honest and authentic, no frills type of person, if you've noticed. So she'll just tell it to you straight. And I think that's what we would need an image consultant, right? So someone to just lovingly tell us to it straight.
Yeah, I was going to say, I never insult. No one's ever cried when I've told them, but I break it to you gently. But I'm going to tell you honestly, too, though, because no one wants someone saying, oh, yeah, that looks great on you when it really doesn't. You know, it's like you need someone who's going to be honest, because if you ask your spouse or your partner, what are they going to say? Oh, you look great in everything, right? They're never going to tell you you don't look good. So I have to tell my husband, no, honestly, tell me, because I don't want to wear it if it doesn't. He goes, I don't like it. Sometimes I say, well, I'm wearing it anyway because it looks good.
Awesome. And I love your idea of how you work with clients and helping them get outfits prepared, right? Their go-to outfits if they go into a networking meeting, a go-to outfit if they're doing a presentation. I think that's very important, because why not just have an outfit ready to go when you're doing business things and making that great first impression, like LaDonna says, dress to impress.
Yep, definitely.
Excellent. And Tracy's second gift for you is how to look 10 and 20 pounds slimmer. So make sure you grab that, because I think it's very informative. I've gone through the steps myself, and you know, you just walk away with totally amazing, actionable tips. All right. And you can raid your closet and find ideas there too. So thank you, Tracy, for providing that to our members. And then, of course, please follow her on LinkedIn. If you haven't connected with her yet, please follow her and read her posts. I think she puts one out, you know, pretty regularly, and they're always, again, very timely tips that you can use for yourself. So thank you, Tracy.
Thanks so much, Olivia. And thank you so much, LaDonna. Great to connect with you ladies again. Yeah.
Likewise. So that's it, everyone. And we'll be watching the replay. So if you're watching this later on in the evening, #replay. Let us know what you loved about these style tips. Let us know if you've got a shacket in your closet and what other fun outerwear items that you might be looking for. So, and tell us, you know, your style personality. So please engage with us in the comments. We'll be checking. All right, we're going to close this out with some other announcements, and we'll see you later.
Bye.
Bye.
Have a great rest of your week and